It was Rangers' best performance of this season, and there was 14 men that took them there. Welcome back to Fog Football. Let's get stuck straight into it, and to be fair, I'll slide Clement in as well. It's 15 men to rate. Are you ready? I'm ready. The Rangers are coming. You feeling it? I'm feeling it. Come on, Jambo Bear. You're feeling it.
Oh, yes. The Rangers are coming. The coefficient points are coming. Good performance for Rangers tonight in Sweden, beating a phenomenal Swedish side that I don't think any other team in Scotland would have been able to defeat.
I totally agree. You know, there was predictions out there that you would bang on about the Coefficient Cup, and you've done it no less than 30 seconds into the video, so well done to you, sir. But we're going to start with Jack Butland.
Oh, no, we're going to start with the reality here, right? Say it with Celtic or say it with Rangers. Malmo are not a great side.
No.
Let's
Who's better, Bratislava or Malmo? I wouldn't say
I don't think there's much in it.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
I mean...
I honestly, I would say on paper, I would just say Malmo, but watching both games, I'd say there's not much in it.
I think you could probably make a case for either team.
Aye.
I don't think there's much in it.
But do you agree when you hear Malmo, you would just think they're better?
I just think it's because maybe they're Swedish.
Yeah.
Their league's held in a higher regard. But look, see, to me, I do think, and I gave Celtic a lot of credit despite what people were saying. People with 8 ears or people with, I don't know, earwax in their ears or whatever. I mean, saying, oh, you're not getting... I gave Celtic a lot of credit in that review. Even to the point where you're like, you need to calm down a little bit.
Yeah.
Why am I giving Brendan Rodgers a 10 out of 10? Right? I gave Celtic a lot of credit, but see, looking at it now, and the same with this result here, I don't think we should be going, oh, this is phenomenal. I think this is what Scottish teams should be, especially the Old Firm, especially the biggest two clubs to ever be in Scotland. They should be beating Bratislava, they should be beating Malmo, and not just sneaking over the line. I think Rangers Celtic should be beating these teams convincingly.
No, I agree.
So, it was a good win for Rangers, clean sheet, could have won by more than 2, but I'm not going to sit here and pretend that I'm absolutely shocked that Rangers won, because I think Rangers should be winning these games.
No, they should be. They did win. I think it's shocking that this is the first time Rangers have ever won against a Swedish opposition. I mean, that's mental.
A what?
A Swedish opposition.
What did a Swedish what?
A Swedish opposition. Right, anyway, Butland, mate. I'm going to give Jack Butland...
Yeah, I'm glad you weren't in nets because you'd have fumbled it tonight, although there was no shots to fumble, I guess.
I'm going to give Jack Butland a 6 out of 10. He had nothing to do.
Is that a participation 6 out of 10?
Aye.
Just for standing there for 90 minutes?
Pretty much.
Well, you know, I'll agree. Butland, I mean, he didn't do anything wrong, but he wasn't really called upon to do anything good, was he? But 6 out of 10 is probably fair.
Right, I'm going to give James Tavernier a...
Big Tab, Captain Tab, what's he getting?
I'm giving him a 5 out of 10.
Oh.
He was by far the worst player on the pitch.
Is Tab done at Rangers, in your opinion? Is he done?
But he's done, but he'll continue to play.
For how long? Will he see the season?
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. He will continue to play at Rangers as long as he's at Rangers.
Will he be continued to be offered contracts?
Well, I mean, it'll have to peter out eventually. Not everyone plays forever, man.
No, but I mean, at this substandard level, will he continue being the... Can you see him eventually staying at Rangers but being dropped out the starting 11 and having the captain's armband taken off him? Or do you think he's the captain until he leaves?
I think that time's right now, but I think he's the captain until he leaves.
Who would you make captain?
Anyone other than James Tavernier.
What about Big John Souttar?
Big John Souttar could do the job.
Anyone else sitting there that you like?
You need someone like a Souttar, you know, a big
unit.
I like Dujon Sterling's comments when he came out and said they were shite last year and Clement blasted him. I like that. A bit of fucking honesty.
The problem with Sterling is you just can't really see him as a starting...
Well, I think everybody would pick Sterling to start over Tavernier right now.
So you think if Tavernier lost the captain's armband, that means Sterling would be a regular starter?
Yeah.
Alright, fair enough.
I'm giving him a 5.
A 5.
Right, I mean, I know that may sound negative, but I watched the game, alright? James Tavernier cost Rangers quite a bit down his side. It's a 5. And he was shit going forward, so there's no alternative, you know. The guy's done, alright?
I tapped out and kind of went to bed, so I'll get a 5 as well.
Nah, you watched 20 minutes.
Well, I did, but he didn't really impress me.
Rangers put you to sleep.
He didn't really impress me in the opening 20 minutes, so it's a 5 out of 10. I'll just agree with you.
What about the opening 12 minutes in the first Old Firm of the season? Rangers were alright.
Yeah, if I went to bed after 12 minutes, Tab would have got a good rating, but unfortunately for Rangers, I stayed there and watched the full match, and it wasn't good.
That's it.
John Souttar, right up next, Big John. Big John.
I'm going to give John...
A guy that is absolutely had his arse handed to him, by the way, by CJ Novo and the Rangers rabble. Just pointing that out there. Two channels that have had something against John Souttar
If I give him a 9, can you give him an 8? Because I don't think a 9's warranted. Because why I think so is, I feel like a 9 is the sort of performance that you were under the cosh and you carried your team to a clean sheet. We weren't under the cosh, but I do think he is the main reason why we kept the clean sheet. So I'm giving him a 9. What are you going to give him?
Well, I mean, I'll give him an 8 just because you want me to. So.
That's pretty much it. I thought man of the match for me, immense. The main reason why Malmo had no shots on target.
Is he a guy that's got a career at Rangers, do you think?
It's going to have to be.
You know what, though? I mean, a lot of people want to criticise. A lot of time he has been played out of position. He's been playing on the left, and his natural position is the right.
Well, the injuries have dried up.
So...
Which is crucial.
You know, maybe if he gets maybe a proper... But that's what I mean. Like, they were kind of sacrificing Souttar because they wanted Goldson at right centre-back.
Yeah.
I'd have made that change last year. I went, nah, Souttar's the future here. Souttar's playing right centre-back.
Yo, I know. It shouldn't matter. Left centre-back or right. You're in the edge job.
Goldson can still play volleyball whether he's playing right centre-back or left centre-back. Doesn't really matter.
That's it. Anyway, proper...
No, but you say that, but players are better depending on which side they play at.
Yeah. I agree.
But I get what you're saying. You'd think a top-notch defender should be able to play left or right, and it shouldn't really matter.
Some would argue he's not a top-notch defender. Anyway, I'm going to give Proper a 7.
Proper getting a 7. Fair enough. Alright, what's your thoughts on Proper so far? For me, he is just a decent defender. When Rangers first brought him in, I think you were expecting him to come in and be the leader, him to come in and be a step above everyone else, but I don't see that in Proper. I see him just being another, decent centre-back, a good addition to the squad, but I don't see him being the star man at the back.
Like, we signed the club captain at 20, like the 4th best team in Holland. We should be getting a good player. And I'm not saying he's not good, but I think the jury's still out, honestly. It's a 7. Moving on to Casemiro, Joe. First start, and you know what? He was great. I'll give him an 8.
8 then. Has he got a future at left back, or is this just a stand-in?
It could just be a stand-in, but I tell you what, man, he was good. No complaints for me. No complaints for you.
No, it was alright.
Connor Barron, great performance. I'll give him an 8.
Aberdeen desperate for that tribunal money. What do you think they'll get it?
No. They shouldn't get it.
You think they'll get something though?
They'll get fucking hee-haw.
How much do you think Connor Barron's worth right now? If Rangers were looking to sell him,
Couple of mil. 5 mil.
Do you think he's got a future? Could you see Connor Barron playing in like Serie A in a few years?
We're a couple of months into the season. Get back to me at the end of it.
Do you think he's the best player to join Rangers for Aberdeen? Now you've got Scott Wright and Jack Ryan.
Jack Ryan? Tom Clancy, or who's next? Oh.
Dyslexia running wild. Don't work for me.
Let's see how it. Ask me at the end of the season, alright?
Fuck me.
Right, I'm
gonna go back to bed. Right,
I'm gonna give Diamond an 8 as well. I thought these two were really good.
118. 8.
It's just 8. Where are you getting the 118 from?
Oh.
You obsessed, mate? Where I'm 118?
Maybe,
I can't get enough of him.
I just can't get enough.
Hearts,
I want more coefficient points for Scotland. I just can't get enough.
That's the only cup you'll lift. The coefficient cup means nothing.
Yeah, many cups have Rangers won, out of curiosity, in the past 10 years. Not that many. Same as St John's, mate, so piped in. Right, the coefficient cup.
How many fucking Hearts won?
Hee-haw, right, that's not the point. Coefficient cup's a big cup. And I'll take it.
Aye, right.
Hold on. What's this gimmick? Oh, you talk about the coefficient. We share the coefficient cup. Everyone gets a hand on it.
I know. Some hands are bigger than others.
You know what I mean? So
Rangers is like Andre the Giant's hand. But Hearts is like Deadpool's hand when it regrows. You know what I mean?
Right.
May as well not be there.
Mel Dixon's hand.
That's plenty. Right, Tom Lawrence, another shite guy. I'm going to give him a 6.
I mean...
His legs are gone, so are Tav's. Get them out, please.
See, looking at it from a Rangers perspective, or a Rangers fan's perspective, which I'm not, but I'm looking at it from that perspective because I've got the capacity to do that before anyone dives into the comments. Oh, what do you mean you're looking at it for that? See anytime I see Tom Lawrence in the starting 11, I just don't get excited. You almost feel like there's a waste of a jersey right there.
Yeah.
There's a weak link.
Yep.
There's a guy you don't want the ball going to.
Yep.
There's a guy that could be upgraded on.
Yep.
There's a guy that should have been moved on in the summer.
Like, I know he's had a lot of injuries, but he's never felt like a guy in his, third season now. He's never felt like a guy I went, nah, he should be first name on the team sheet.
He doesn't feel like a guy that is going to turn up at Celtic Park in the second Old Firm game of the season and lay the smackdown.
It's Ibrox, mate.
Is it? Was the last one not Ibrox?
No.
I can't remember.
The last one was at Parkhead.
It's all the same shite now, see, ever since they got rid of the away fans.
Right, anyway, 6 out of 10.
Well, I don't think... 6? I don't think he's going to do much Ibrox either, to be fair.
Right, Tierney, oh man, missed the easiest chance you'll ever see. I'm going to give him a 5.
I don't rate Tierney, I really don't. I've said this before, I'll say it again. I think that people are giving him the benefit of the doubt because he's Czech Republican. See
if he was
Scott Wright.
He'd be shite.
Yeah. See if this is a guy that came from a...
He's a Republican.
See if this is a guy that came from like a Scottish club and he was from Scotland and he didn't have the name that could sound good but doesn't quite. I think people would be like, this guy looks like a dud. But because he's a foreign player and he's from a Czech Republic, I think people are just almost, oh no, he's going to come good. And I mean, he might look like Archie and Robin, but the appearance is all in the face and the head. It's certainly not on the feet.
On the pitch, damn it. No,
so,
it's
not. Missed a big chance. Hasn't impressed me since he came in. But here, I mean, it's early days. I wouldn't quite say he's a dud yet, but I think that if he was Scottish, he'd probably be getting the dud treatment.
No, I agree with that, but it's a 5 for me.
Do you think that he offers more than Scott Wright was offering?
Oh, absolutely he is. He does have something about him. I'm not going to just go through him here, but I don't know. It's weird. It's weird. He has a lot of ability. He just can't utilise it.
Would you trade him for Nicholas Can? Or Kuhn?
Nicholas Can.
I'm on the ropes here.
You're on the ropes.
I feel like Joshua against Dubois.
Well,
I'm getting fucking pummeled.
I mean, we're talking about a Rangers man for a Celtic man, but the reality is Nicholas Kuhn's in the form of his life, so why wouldn't I trade him?
Can Tierney hit some form? What?
Maybe. Right, I'm getting a 5. What are you getting him?
I'm getting him a 5.
20 minutes, give him a 5, right.
But
I'm going to give him...
I mean, he got a goal. What else did he do?
He did mess up quite a few chances, but he was really good. I'll give him a... You know what?
Does he look like
I give him an 8, you give him a 7.
Right, does he look like a multi-million-pound player?
I think so, yeah.
Does he, huh? Can you see this guy... Is he a game winner?
Yeah, I think he is.
You think he in the big games, you think he can be a difference maker?
I think so. Yeah.
Will he be lifting trophies at Rangers, do you think?
I hope so.
Right, that's fair enough.
Serial Dessers, Dessers. You tried, but you know what? You don't win anything for trying.
You know what, though? You can't fault Dessers. He does try every game.
It's a 6 out of 10.
I've never watched Dessers play and I thought, you know what, he doesn't care.
It's a 6 out of 10.
It probably is a standard 6 into it.
He hit the post for an open net, then he missed a 1-on-1, he missed another bunch of chances.
Nah, I'm not having... I mean, it was a tight angle.
It was an open net.
It was a tight angle.
What
was worse, that or Sam Lammers against Celtic?
Well, fucking Sam Lammers every day of the week. Man, why are you bringing that up? Didn't need to be reminded of that.
Look at that finish he done against United as well.
No.
It's mental, isn't it?
That's what happens.
That would have changed the course of last season.
It would have. Fuck knows what happens, by the way, if Rangers win that game.
Anyway, right, let's move on to the subs now. McCausland came on.
Scored. I'll give him an 8.
Got a goal.
Didn't do much part for the goal, but here. He won us the game by getting the goal.
Yeah, I think McCausland's alright. I don't think he's starting 11 quality, but I think he's a decent squad player.
No, I agree. So
right. Sterling.
I'll just give Sterling and Raskin 2 5s. They didn't really have much time to do anything.
Right, 5s down the middle there. Boom, boom, boom. And then we are going on to the manager, Philippe Clement, the man that is currently wanted by Anderlecht, but he told them no.
He did tell them no. I'm going to give him an 8 out of 10. I thought he set the team up pretty much perfectly, but the problem is His subs were really bad. I know McCausland came on and scored, right? But the team was crying out for legs in periods of the game where we could have lost it because it was 1-0 and Malmo had the ascendancy. And also, I feel like there's just like Lawrence and Tav, they're liabilities, man. You can't just keep starting liabilities. You're going to get found out. I think this team is beginning to gel, but the reality is, if 9 players gel and the other 2 are pissed, it's going to affect the team. And that's on the manager.
Take Tavernier and Lawrence out of the equation. Who are the 2 players you put into that starting 11?
Sterling, I would put Bajrami through the middle and I'd play McCausland out wide.
And is
until
that
our injuries come back.
And is that Rangers' strongest 11?
I'd say so. Yo, I think Tom Lawrence could do a job at Rangers, but he doesn't have the legs to play 90 minutes every week.
No.
Twice even?
He doesn't. Anyway, you're giving Philippe Clement an 8. I'll give Philippe Clement. You know what, man? I'll give him a 9. It's a win away from home in Europe. They're not easy to come by.
No,
it's a clean sheet as well, and to be honest, it probably could have been more than 2 goals. So, yeah, I'll give him a 9. So why not? You get coefficient points in the bag, and I'll give you a good score. Simple as, really.
It's the key to your heart.
Anyway, that's it. It's only trophy I'll be winning. I accepted that a long time ago, so I'll be looking forward to collect. I'll lift that trophy come the end of the season. That is 2 wins for 2 for the Scottish teams in Europe, and there is 1 club left to make it a hat-trick, and it's a team from Edinburgh. It's a team in maroon. Can Hearts...
Well, technically, by the time Hearts play, Celtic would have already played Dortmund.
True, but if we're just taking into account match day 1 fixtures, you know...
Will Hearts win away in Minsk? I think it'll be Minsk.
I'm a lot more confident with Stephen A. Smith out the door.
Yeah, but who's there? Who's in the door?
Liam Fox.
And that is...
the under-18s manager.
What a guy he is.
Anyway, guys, that's it. We'll catch you in the next one. Till then. By the way, Hearts said that they're in no rush to make an appointment. They're not going to make an appointment until after the next international break.
What?
Aye.
That's ages ago.
Yeah, I think that's a mistake. I'd be getting somebody in new.
Same.
So that he's got the international break to work with the squad and whatnot, albeit you might argue some are away, but to me, I would want him in before the first game in Europe.
No, totally.
But here, what a chance for Liam Fox to... Maybe he'll get
his claim.
Well, no, he's been told he's 100% not getting it. But it's a chance for him to, have that manager bounce. So we'll see what happens, guys. Maybe we'll do an update on the Hearts and St Johnstone, because I'm sure there's been some odds and some movement there with the managers. But look, Philippe Clement, he's the Rangers manager tonight. He got it right. That's it. Till next time. Peace.